small monsters.
Sure, that
It does
makes sense.
it does have incapacitate, but it's a crazy good effect than like yeah. Are we here?
I think so.
Yes. Yes.
There we go. Now my mic is working.
Woo.
We're here.
Hello. Hello. Thank you. I don't know what happened to my OBS, but we're back. Great.
There it is. Shout out OBS.
Classic. Do we have video? Can people see us? Our wonderful, bright,
Yes.
shining faces.
Yes.
Okay. Where were we? Yes, those are the stories that you saw on the newspaper as you are making your way back to the Stone Shield House. Upon getting to the Stone Shield House, this time, it's the same two guys.
Wait. Do we go to the casino before the Stone Shield House after we pick up this paper?
You'd be going out of your way to go to the casino.
Okay, so we'll go to the casino
Yeah,
after.
you'd have
the
to go,
Stone Shield
like,
House.
1 or 2 districts away to the casino, whereas the Stone Shield House is in the Ascendant Court, where you currently are located.
Very, very quickly, I think Kashak would just kind of say, I'm sorry, Twinkle Toes, did you say that they called that creature the Aurorium an Eruxi? They didn't say anything about a Ravenile.
It doesn't actually say anything about Eruxi or a Ravenile. It
That's
just
the
shows a
front
picture.
page. That's just the front page of the paper.
Oh.
In the story, it does specify Eruxi, not
Oh.
Ravenile. It says something
Yeah, it does say
about
Eruxi, not a Ravenile.
some kind of alchemically enraged Eruxi wreaking havoc at the Blood City Games.
Though there were 2 Eruxi there, unfortunately, it is sad to
This is
see
not-
that they've aligned this creature with my people. But what can you expect? I would
Well,
appreciate it if
when-
any of you could just kind of talk about Eruxi well if you get a chance. Fight the stereotype.
Of course. Also, if we see Mr. Skarkin, we can fuck him up a bit. That too.
I have some choice words for him.
I have some choice fists for him, so.
Upon arriving at the Stone Shield House, you see the same 2 guards that have been posted out at the front every time you've come here. And
These
this
guys don't
time,
get a day off ever.
this time, they see you coming, and one of them just immediately goes inside, and fearing you get a quick little head nod from the other that stays out front as Captain Runewolf meets you at the door by the time you make it to the front. Says, welcome back, everybody. How can I help you today?
Well, Runewolf, the meeting that we arranged, well,
Why don't we talk
didn't-
inside? Let's go talk inside.
Yes.
By all means. Why don't
Forgive
you
me.
take us back to my
I
office?
All right.
assumed we were
yeah.
inside. My bad. Apologies.
The door is opened.
The eyes.
I don't see it all. I
Runewolf
can't.
leads you back down the hallway. You see the same disheveled clerk with monstrous stacks of paperwork on her desk in the front. In that small little waiting area, you're led back down past a couple of doors in the hallway, and end at the end of the hallway with Runewolf's office. He takes a seat behind the desk, kind of takes, a load off, pulls a bottle and some glasses from one of the drawers and pours some dark liquor into a couple of the glasses before offering them to you.
Isn't it like 9:30 in the morning?
I've been pulling an all-nighter, so
Um,
stretched a little thin these days.
Rudolph,
Time
you
is
sound like
imperative.
you used to. What happened?
I don't follow.
Anyway, so The informant, Thraskell, he's super dead. It was definitely an ambush.
Crazy dead.
Um,
Extra dead.
Setup.
Like-
The big setup.
Like,
Very
really
dead.
dead.
Did you get
very,
anything
very
from
set
him?
up.
Any information?
Yes, we did. We got the infector's name, Jonas Flackfatter.
Potential location.
Bastard.
He's definitely not out of Absalom like he claimed. Definitely hiding beneath the Temple of Norgober.
Definitely a
there's-
bastard, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely also a bastard.
And
But
see, now, I had been telling the High Council that we should be going checking the Temple of Norgor, but they said no, that we don't know
So-
what's going on there, that it's a completely legitimate religious practice, and that we can't just go storming in.
Feels like if there's a bunch
Well-
of illegal activity relating to a one god and there's a temple of that god, feels like that would be the first place you would go, but I guess I'm not
Right,
on
but
the
that's
High
also kind
Council.
of like profiling. Can't really do
a
that.
bit.
I-
But also, speaking of profiling,
it-
did you see this newspaper? Because they said that this Ravenal was an Aruxi, and it's like used to be, but Ravenals are different and they're a lot crazier. And this is wrong. Just wanted to put that out there.
I mean, I could submit
So
an official complaint to the Eyes of Absalom, but I mean,
that
it's
would be
been,
wonderful.
it's been printed, and you know, it's a day-to-day
Yeah,
newspaper.
but print
I
the
mean,
retraction,
they might be able to
absolutely.
retract. I mean, that's, but
Yeah.
you know, it's not state-sponsored media, so I can't force him to do anything.
Fair. But anyway, Norgober Temple.
Becca! And he like yells that clerk at the front comes running in. Yes, Runewolf. How can I help? Becca, would you do me the favor of writing to Mr. Venkas Scareskin that he should consider putting in a retraction of today's issue of Ives at Absalom? It was a Twinkledos. It was
Ravenile.
Ravenile, not an Aruxi, with the bombings. Thank you. And she like turns around quickly, scrawling on a notepad as she says, "Yes, I've got it right here." And
I just
books it out
imagine a
the-
stone
the
tablet
office.
with a chisel. Why?
yeah, just chiseling away.
I sincerely appreciate that, Runewolf. That's very kind of you to take it out of your time.
It's the news. It should be more informed.
I knew I liked you for a reason. Anyway, Temple of Norgober, really small, right? Not actually really small. There's a huge Temple of Norgober secret underneath the little Temple of Norgober. There's going to be a convention, or there is a convention happening right now, one of the two, for like a
Noxious
bunch of
Report.
poisoners.
Yes.
What?
The Noxious
Oh, you know
Report.
about this.
I'm familiar. It is one of the attractions that is in conjunction with the Radiant Festival going on right now. But it is.
Fuck, why? Why?
What do you mean? Why? It's just a
Why-
convention for like-minded alchemists to come and share their findings from all over the world. It's a studious
Sadly,
endeavor.
Sadly, Runewolf, that it is a distraction from something much more nefarious going on
Yeah.
underneath.
Well, look, Fear, and I'm going to be honest with you. As I have mentioned, my hands are tied on this matter, but your objective remains unchanged. If there's anything I
Yeah.
can do to support you unofficially in acquiring Mr. Flackfatter's presence in front of the High Council, please let me know. Otherwise, there's nothing I can do
All right.
about it. Emily Grace, I think you completely cut out there.
Runewolf, we are going to continue this mission.
Very good. Is there anything you need from me? Are you planning on going to this convention?
Yes.
Well,
I think
in a-
one
We are, yes.
disguises, But we would need to figure out what kind of disguises we need.
Well,
If
that
we
I
need
might
to
actually be
cover-
able to help you out with. And he stands up and he says, "Becca! Becca!"
Okay.
And she
okay.
comes running back in.
Becca is the MVP of this place.
she
Just-
deserves a raise.
In
Becca,
before
would
she's
you-
one of
would
the
you
other
mind
four.
taking these four nice folks to the storage room where we keep all of the outfits for our undercover agents. And she said, "Oh, well, of course. Let me just grab the key real quick." And she goes back to her desk, just booking it the whole time. She's full sprinting down this hallway. And she comes back with a small key.
Can you describe Becca for me really quick?
She's a petite 5'4" brunette, shoulder-length curly blonde hair. She's got like
Right, that's just brunette.
horn. She's
She's a brunette with
she's a natural
shoulder-length blonde
brunette.
hair.
It's currently dyed. The roots are showing just a little bit.
Oh no, we're back.
She's got horn-rimmed glasses, like a.
She has horns. She's a tiefling.
Stop.
Becca Flaxhatter.
Becca.
How did you
I
know
just
my
like
last
that
name?
you said that. I like that you said she was petite and she's almost twice my height. Like,
For a human.
yeah.
Becca pulls
But
out a
you didn't
crossbow and
say
loads
she was-
it.
And
So she's human.
she's human.
A human tiefling with horns.
According to second edition, yes.
That is true. That is possible.
True. True.
Yes, a brunette with curly blonde hair. Thank you, everybody. She takes
I
you
mean,
down the
people
hall.
call me a blonde these days, and I'm like, do you not see the inch of root? Like,
Takes
funny.
you two doors down on the right, and with a quick turn of the key, opens up into a large, like, room filled with just racks and racks of clothing. Take your pick. What are you guys attempting to disguise yourselves as?
I want to disguise myself in a long robe, like a long, almost like wizard or like magical robe.
Sure. You're able to find a number of robes of various make. Not all of them fit your stature, if we will, and fewer still accommodate your tail. But with some quick alterations, and Becca gets immediately to work, whipping out a tailoring kit, complete with scissors, chalk, thread, needles, everything she would need to make a quick alteration to the garments you're choosing. You find the appropriate cloak in an appropriate color, and she's able to fit it to your frame.
I'm going like space buns, big poofy white shirt, bunch of harnesses with little straps of bottles all over them. Same with the pants, but like black, but like just lots of leather straps, lots of bottles on them. Then my big goggles of night, so I just like look full alchemist dork halfling.
Yeah, absolutely. Fearin?
I think Fearin wants to dress almost like someone's like aide. So one of the he wants to look like if there's servants' clothes or something. He wants to look sort of like downtrodden and like he wants to have lots of bags and like he's there as someone else's like assistant or helper. So one of the other members he wants to be someone's Becca. Is what I'm trying to say.
Not that Fearin would notice this, but the outfit that you choose seems to be
Becca's.
Serving. Yeah, you choose. This is actually
You
just
just
Becca's
take the
closet.
clothes off of Becca.
It's got a monogram
Becca
on
and
the inside.
Tinkle's go in another room real quick.
All
her
of them just
perfume
have a
on itself,
monogrammed
like-
BF on the inside of the collar.
What's your last?
Like a Flackbatter. I see right through you, Will.
Outfit.
Right through.
Look, man, there's only so much foreshadowing I can do before you just see right through it.
name? You idiots.
The outfit that Fearin ends up choosing is clearly a serving uniform from the casino.
Oh my god.
You're doomed.
Oski's old uniform.
You're typecast.
Still has some blood on it.
They haven't invented bleach yet, so
Figured out cleaning.
I do take a little piece of paper and slide Becca my phone number
your postal address.
and postal address. Yeah,
My
my
literal
PO box.
To
My
No,
PO
my
to
phone
P-
number.
PO box.
Figure that out. Yeah.
You slide her, what is it, 9 random digits, 10 random digits. She looks at them and says, I have no idea what to do with this. Bastro, what Bastro, what are you wearing for your
I
disguise?
think
What are you wearing?
Bastro would follow the same.
What was your like luchador wrestler name? The Fallen Angel.
Fallen
Yeah.
Angel. That was good.
Are we bringing back the Fallen Angel? This isn't.
No,
Okay, let's
no,
let's think about this.
disguise.
This is like an
Think about
academic conference. Like this is like a kind of.
But it's an underground academic conference.
Yeah,
The
but
conference
like
itself is not underground.
The Fallen
Luchadors.
Angel is an academic as well as a physical.
Of course.
Do not link back.
No.
The Fallen
I
Angel
think-
and Twinkle Toes go hand in hand. Do not tie these together.
Let me
Don't
just
do
say,
it.
let me just say, Bastro must simply have the highest intelligence of the group. He simply must be the smartest.
I
guy in the
am
group.
technically, and yet my
Technically,
character is so stupid. Anyway, I
hate
think
it
he would
when my
follow
personality
Kashak's
bleeds into my
speed.
characters.
Yeah, I only have a 14 intelligence. I always forget because I.
Bastard would want to get like a big robe to cover his arm, and then maybe just like a bandolier.
And like
Oh.
30 eye patches.
Yeah, just maybe like 5, just for a few eyes. But like just some empty flasks or whatever, just to look like an alchemist. But he was mostly just concerned about hiding his armor
Sure.
underneath. the robe.
This storage room is not
Bastard.
rife with empty glasses, but if you guys want to acquire some, you can acquire a variety of glasses of, all different colors and shapes and sizes for like, we'll call it 5 silver, and somebody drop it, and you'll have as many
I got it.
empty glass vials as you want.
Should we just go buy like a bunch of like random tinctures and vials? Like they can't be more than like a gold a pop. If we just spend like 30 gold, we'd have like 30 actual alchemical reagents, like or like potions.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be a good idea.
I don't want anybody like identifying an item and being like that's just like colored water.
Fair. Yeah, absolutely. I know bandoliers don't actually exist in this game, but I just want to be clear that I'm wearing 11 of them.
Bring 11 of this thing that doesn't
11
exist.
bandoliers.
That's a lot of storage
There's,
that
like-
doesn't exist.
There's like 3 on each thigh. And mind you, remember, I'm only 2'9". And then
Do you
like
have
4
enough
across.
physical body space for this?
Yeah.
Wait,
Every
I'm
time you
almost
walk, it just
entirely
clinks together.
bandolier.
you are a bandolier. You
Each one
transform
of these
into
empty
one.
glass vials is the size of your hand. Like,
I get little ones, like oh, I have a demonstration actually.
what is this? A potion for ants?
They're like these size.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, if you were less than half your height.
Yeah.
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 Uh,
Oh, literally less than half because Twinkle Toes' height doubled is 5'6", and
Yeah. And you're 6 feet.
I'm 6 feet. So
So there's several alchemical bombs, elixirs, or poisons that are around 3 gold. So like, if you guys want to, if we want to say we're going to dump some cash into buying some for real elixirs,
It's so little.
glug glug.
I don't know.
So tiny.
That'd be a good idea.
So tiny.
I have no money.
I want a greater.
What are you like a
Blast.
communist druid? You don't believe in capitalism or economy?
No, I spent exactly the amount of gold this new character.
You
gets.
spent all your starting.
Oh, you know what? I also don't have any money. I only have like 75 silver, so I have like 7 gold.
Um,
I'll buy
I-
one thing.
I'll buy 30 gold worth of.
Just write 30 gold
Alchemical
worth
stuff.
of alchemicals, and we'll figure it out between now and next week.
Yeah, if Bastro wants, I can sponsor you.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Bastards needed a sponsor
And
for a while. now.
I think if I'm going as like y'all's basically assistant, like just give me the bag of holding. I don't need alchemical tinctures. Just
So give
you know.
all of your worldly possessions to the new character.
Yeah, Kashak is not going to relinquish the bag of holding.
okay. He'll pretend he has a bag of holding, I guess.
That is a pry from my cold dead hands kind of request.
See, I'll just okay.
So, you all exit the fitting room, the wardrobe room, in your new digs, your old clothing and armor, and I want to be very specific. When we come back, because I think we're going to cover a couple of other things, but when we come back next week for the infiltration of the Noxious Retort, I need you all to be very specific with what you are attempting to bring in that is hidden. Or what you're trying to bring in at all. The kind of gear and things. Because this is a civilian alchemist conference. Keep that in mind. I did hear a request to go to the Lucky Nimbus Casino to pick up the boots that Twinkletoe had won at auction. Is there anything else anybody wants to do to prepare for an infiltration of an alchemist conference?
I might want to buy some potions, but I'll sort that out. No, I'm good. I'm actually good.
Crazy Merida's Posts and Totes?
No, I think we did that on the off.
Crazy
in the-
Merida's
in
Posts
between.
Emporium?
No, I'm good. I think we're good. Guys,
Good.
anything else?
Twinkletoes,
Excuse
you
Yes.
head over to the Lucky Nimbus Casino. It's still early in the morning. Maybe like, it's getting later in the morning at this point after you all do. Becca is a wizard, by the way. She fully fits everything to your bodies in like 2 hours for 4 full outfits. Just
Is she actually a wizard, or is she just
no,
a really good
but
killer?
that is an
Okay.
expression that people use sometimes to express that somebody's very good at something.
If we're playing a fantasy game,
And she
Bella?
is
like,
fucking magical.
Wait a minute. Is she a wizard or not? I'm getting
Yeah,
confused.
it sounds like
No. I'm using hyperboles to express the skill at which, I mean, it's almost fantastical just how well she does these things.
Okay, so you keep saying that she's not a wizard. I'm really losing the plot on whether or not she's a wizard.
No, Becca Flackfatter's a wizard.
I
She's
don't
one
have
of the
any more.
Twilight Four.
I was trying to think of another one.
Where does
I'm
she keep
tapped.
her spell book? Where is it on her? Is it the
It
it was
tablet
no,
that
actually
you're writing in?
that
No, no,
stone tablet
because a
that
sorcerer.
Ghislaine was her spellbook.
No, Becca's a bard. We know this. Becca's a bard.
Oh shit, Becca's a bard. There we go. Goes back and all.
It's obvious.
It's all back around.
Oh, good.
So she's able to get you fitted and out looking prim and proper in like 2 hours flat. It's like 11 o'clock as you're leaving the Stone Shield House, making your way from the... Let's do a quick little map.
Quick map.
Let's do a quick map quest here.
Mapski. Map quest.
So you guys are like up here
Yeah.
uh,
Truth.
at the... Actually, this is the Stone Shield House right here, this building. This red one. Right over yon.
Wow, we're right next to this Starstone.
You're pretty close, yeah. The
Guys, let's just
Starstone
go check
Cathedral.
on that goddess. Let's see if she's okay.
Let's just go take the test.
Just send a paper airplane with a note across the chasm to see if Mbali's still there.
Yeah.
You good?
You up,
Um,
Bali?
You up. So yeah, you're at the Stone Shield House right over yonder. The Lucky Nimbus Casino is in the Coins. It is... Can I remember which building it is exactly? I believe, don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's this building right here with like the courtyard
Red one?
surrounding it. Yeah, the red one. Yeah.
Okay.
So with this little, so you're trekking a fair distance. Call that 1.3 miles through urban terrain. Yep. So it takes you about 45 minutes, somewhere in there, to make it over to the Lucky Nimbus. Twinkletoes, are you using any of this time to maybe redisguise yourself as Mrs. Hammerman as opposed to
Oh,
Alchemist?
for
assistant?
sure.
Okay.
100% for sure.
So, donning yet another false identity, you assume the mannerisms and visage of Mrs. Hammerman, the wealthy, now debutante, who is looking to pick up after the
Widow.
Yes, after the tragic death of her husband, Bastro, aka
Jonathan
Hammerman, during the assaults on the casino. You're now making your way back to collect on the item you had won at the silent auction. You get back, and Gage is kind of making rounds, getting the casino ready for the day. There are a few people in here gambling, but it is nowhere near as hectic or busy as you saw it during the gala that was held here. It takes a moment to catch Gage's attention, but eventually the owner does realize who you are and that you are in fact here. And he immediately comes over, tells you to head upstairs, wait in one of the VIP rooms. He will go to the vault to collect your item.
Sense motive.
Sure, that is a perception. What is your perception bonus?
22.
As far as you can tell, he wants you to go up to the VIP room and then wait a little bit while he goes to the vault to get your item. Seems like he's being straightforward, honest. He seems clearly like his mood depressed a little bit upon seeing you. That kind of guilt by association of your husband having, to his knowledge, died forever.
My
Defending his
Hammerman
casino.
disguise is all black this time, by the way.
Are you wearing a mourning veil?
It's pushed back over my head, but yes.
Okay. Duly noted. Eventually, he comes up to the room with, and if you remember, the VIP section and the VIP rooms are like kind of overlooking the main casino hall. So
Yeah.
As you get situated up there, you're looking over out this glass window, into the main chamber, and you kind of track as he's going down into the vault, and then when he's coming back up, one of the waiters comes over with a free bottle of wine and some snacks. It's like a charcuterie board with some fresh fruits and cheeses and like dried meats and some bread. That is all given to you free of charge on the house. And eventually,
Wow.
Mr. Carlyle comes back with a neatly wrapped package that he hands to you, and he says, "Again, Mrs. Hammerman, I'm so sorry for your loss, and I am truly indebted to you and your late husband for everything you've done for me."
Thank you, Mr. Carlyle. I appreciate your generosity so much.
Of course. I would understand if you don't ever want to come back here, but please, if you ever do feel you wish to attend any of our events, galas, or just come to gamble a little bit, please seek me out.
I appreciate you so very much. Yes, I will hopefully be able to pay a visit again soon.
Unfortunately, I do have matters to attend to get my business back in order. I'm still running damage control on everything that happened at the gala, so been quite a busy man, but thank you again. And he bows and departs, and you are left to your own devices.
I pocket the cheese, crackers, charcuterie, and wine, as well as my new boots and bounce.
Okay. Very good. You taking those back to your friends?
Yeah, I'm gonna need some help identifying them, probably. Although, maybe I'll try to identify them while I'm up here.
Sure. If you take 10 minutes, go ahead and roll an appropriate check that you are trained in.
What would an appropriate check be?
That's a great question.
They belonged to a ballerina, so performance.
That is unfortunately not suited to identifying the magical properties of items.
Unfortunately
you could run an
not.
Arcana if you have. If you are trained
Can
in
I do
Arcana.
that with? I'm not trained, but I still have a 14 bonus. Because
No, unfortunately, you need to be
Continuing
trained.
conversation.
You could do religion. Do you have religion?
I have religion.
Okay, roll religion for me.
Not good. 24. Oh, I have two hero points. I'll use one. I rolled an 8 again, so 24.
24.
Unfortunate hero point economy.
Unfortunate 0 point economy, but it didn't get worse, which is
It's true.
like some people have had happen in this episode.
You know,
What is the standard? I should really just like get a tattoo of the standard DC by level on my forearm at this point.
Yeah, honestly,
Ooh.
good
That's
investment.
pretty dope, though. Like,
Level-based DCs for this level of item. Unfortunately, the standard DC is a 27.
dang it!
So you spend 10 minutes
Dang it!
looking at these very nice dancing boots, but you
And
are
I'm like-
unable to identify the properties held within.
These
Bring
do look like they would make my toes twinkle. However,
Indeed.
I'm gonna need my late husband's help with these. So,
Not so late anymore.
not so husband either, but you know that's okay.
Yet.
Character arc. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the apartment, not the secret hideout.
Fear and Bastro, anybody want to roll on this?
Yeah. Arcana?
I believe so.
We got 14 for a total of up to the bound. 34.
34 is enough. These are what are known as Daredevil boots.
Daredevil boots.
These
The devil boots.
brightly colored, soft-soled boots motivate you to perform risky stunts and grant you the agility to succeed. The boots
Wait,
give you a
that
plus
doesn't-
2
right.
item bonus to acrobatics checks and a
Shut
plus 1
up.
circumstance bonus to checks to tumble through an enemy's space.
Whoa, them are nuts.
Furthermore,
Wait,
boots
that's
can
crazy
grip
for Twinkle
solid
Toes.
surfaces and help you avoid a fall, allowing you to grab the edge reaction even if your hands aren't free.
Wow.
You treat falls as 10 feet shorter, or if you have cat fall, which I believe Twinkle Toes does,
I do.
you treat your proficiency rank in acrobatics as 1 degree better to determine the benefits of that fall. Or of that feat, excuse me. If you have the cat...
I do not have catfall yet,
You
actually.
don't have cat... I thought you took cat fall.
Oh yes, I do. Never mind. It's under my stylish trick. Sorry.
If you have cat fall and are already legendary in acrobatics, you can choose the speed of your fall from the normal 60 feet per round, or anywhere from 60 feet per round up to normal falling speed.
The hell's normal falling speed?
Like, it's a few hundred feet. In a
9.8
round,
meters per second squared.
Assuming standard Galarian gravity is equal to Earth.
It's true. I am
Oh,
assuming.
yeah.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
it's the same.
How
yeah.
big is Galarian in compared to
Well,
compared
we already
to Earth?
have one informational section
Yeah.
of the
No.
program today.
Oh,
Black
sorry,
Galarian.
sorry.
It's
Sorry.
all
Galarian
flat.
facts
Black
will
hole.
be a separate segment that can be done after the gnome facts have been
The real,
extinguished.
the real question is, what's the gravitational pull of Rovagug, who lives inside Galarian? And that is an entirely different conversation.
Back to these boots. You said the wearer of these boots, if they're falling and they don't have a hand free, they can still grab an edge as
Yep.
a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Are they using the heel of their boot to
They're
grab that edge?
magic.
Yeah, magic, bro.
No, but they're probably just like taking their feet and just like over the edge with
They're just
them.
hitting him with a swift heel hook on the wall.
That's amazing. These boots are awesome.
I'm-
What did you bid for these?
I don't know, but he gave them to me for free because my husband died.
So the way this works is during the silent auction,
We all have our husband
each of
die.
you
Wait,
had
my
to
husband died
roll a check to basically put in a bid, and if you succeeded, you were unless there was specifically something that you wanted to bid on and win. If you succeeded on that check, you put in a good enough bid that would definitely get beaten. So like you still showed up and did the thing and were participating as part of the society, so you were blending in. And if you succeeded, you didn't lose any money. If you failed, which Twinkletoes did on this particular check, you would have won the money and owed the auction, or won the item and owed the auction a lot of money.
Lol.
Fortunately, Twinkle Toes made such an impression on Gage, and Bastro died, and Bastro was using the cover of Twinkle Toes' husband, that Gage ended up just covering the cost as a recompense.
My
So
life is worth.
That's
This
wild.
is the best game ever. I don't know. Like, this is, why is anyone not playing Pathfinder? This game rules.
so you would have owed, had that not happened, about 9,000 gold to Mr. Gage Carlisle.
What?
Or
9,000.
900, excuse me, 900.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
9,000
I was
go.
about to say, can we do this bastard dying grift like over and over again?
Oh my
Um,
god.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is I think where we're going to end it tonight. Next week, we'll be back here to infiltrate the Noxious Retort and bring Jonas Flackfatter to justice. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Good night.